Welcome to the Milsert Mike channel. Today I want to talk about some more NRA treachery, and no, the title of this video is not hyperbole. Before I give you my thoughts, here's an excerpt from the head of the NRA-ILA and top trader Chris Cox.
We need to stop dangerous people before they act. So Congress should provide funding for states to adopt risk protection orders. This can help prevent violent behavior before it turns into a tragedy. These laws allow a court to intervene and temporarily remove firearms when a person threatens violence to themselves or others. To be effective and constitutional, they should have strong due process protections and require that the person get treatment. These proposals can be done right now. While they won't solve everything, they will help lead to a broader discussion on how to address a culture of violence in America, which is desperately needed.
Basically what I get from this is the NRA-ILA and Cox agreeing with Trump when he said take the guns first, due process second. This is the only way this video of his can be taken. Extreme risk protection orders are a rabbit hole that can and will lead to rampant abuse by angry spouses, exes, and anti-Second Amendment judges, because this is guilty until proven innocent, basically the exact opposite of what our legal system was based on. This is why true Second Amendment groups are abhorred when not only states like California, Oregon, and Massachusetts pass these laws, but formerly Second Amendment friendly states like Florida and Vermont also pass them. Extreme risk protection orders give the government another tool to take away your guns. How much money will a victim of the extreme risk protection orders have to spend on lawyer fees and court costs to get these guns back? How long will it take before these are abused to the point that one would have to give up their Second Amendment rights to keep their guns in a hotly contested divorce? While lack of awareness of the unintended consequences by the NRA may be a possibility, I suspect something more sinister: willful ignorance of the possibility of abuse. The NRA is always willing to compromise your rights away, and in the same video, Cox says that he speaks for the 5 million members. If you are an NRA member, does he really speak for you? And if he doesn't speak for you, why do you continue to support this flood organization? Now I know that to some, what Cox says is reasonable. In the comments of the video, the NRA responds to the backlash by clarifying their position to say what they think are the right things to say, such as penalties for false accusations. But the NRA has a tendency to say these things to gain support, then look the other way when things like these penalties get dropped in the final drafts. They already destroyed national reciprocity by adding fixed NICS, and were happy as pigs in manure when fixed NICS was added to the pork-filled omnibus with nothing in return. And national reciprocity is now nothing more than a dream. I'm going to say this: I believe the NRA is evil. Not in the way anti-gunners would have you believe, but because they are almost working as a tool for the anti-gunners, using pro-gunners' money. And yes, I'm much harder on the NRA and Republicans who vote for gun control than the admitted anti-gunners. We know that Governors Moonbeam, Kate Brown, Maura Healey, as well as Feinstein, Schumer, and Murphy et al. Are the enemy. But you know they are the enemy because the anti-gunners are going to anti-gun. More dangerous are Donald Trump, Rick Scott, Pat Roberts, and the 67 Republicans with NRA ratings in Florida who voted for massive gun control. They run as a friend of and vow to be a friend to the Second Amendment and then stab their supporters in the back. The worst of all is the NRA, who has no pro-Second Amendment accomplishments to their record, basically, and they actually have more gun control accomplishments on their resume, all the while using tragedy to drum up membership. And they use your Pro-2A membership money. Now, I've given you plenty of reasons to stop supporting the NRA over the last few months. If a video of Chris Cox agreeing with gun confiscation doesn't do it for you, I don't know what will. If you see this and still make excuses for the NRA, I guess I'm going to have to consider you an enemy to the Second Amendment as well. I know this may lose some subscribers, but oh well. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.